hope that you enjoy the celebration. A celebration of patriotism, a celebration of our flag, a celebration of our country, a celebration of our God, but most important of all, a celebration of our free enterprise economic system. Welcome to Free Enterprise Day, 1996.
And when you get those dreams right, the vision right, the mental hunger right, and you get focused, and you get that junkyard dog mentality that you were designed to have, because when you get the junkyard dog mentality and you're not only in Amway, but you allow Amway to get inside of you because it's built on the depth of your conviction and not the height of your logic, and you get mentally hungry and you ignore the news media and you ignore the newspaper and you ignore the mother-in-laws and the brother-in-laws and the sister-in-laws and all the don'ts and can'ts and won'ts and haves, and get hungry, you are that miracle, and you are meant not to take rent on this country or this world. You are meant to occupy it, because when you get stamped on your flanks with that ADA number and you develop the dream, because man makes the dream, then the dream makes the man, and if you don't know where you're going, you're not going to like where you wind up. But ain't it great to be in the Coliseum today with people like you that are miracles, that are observing the masses and doing the opposite and not home cutting the grass or watching the grass die. You're here today because you're hungry. You're hungry. You're hungry. You want to be free, because no man's ever free as long as he's governed and controlled by the circumstances, and you're here to knock down the circumstances by occupying and being able to say, when you leave here today, goodbye yesterday, hello tomorrow. God loves you, and so do I.
You might say he was born mobile. Now let's take a look at what that means.
So, I'm not a techie, but if there's one thing I know well, it's my phone. It's not just about making calls, it's about serious stuff like texting and liking and Skyping and, of course, personalizing. I have a lot of friends, and I need to let them know what's up with me, because if I'm not posting, then it's like I don't even exist. Oh, which reminds me, Ryan has got to see this. I'm part of a new generation. When I'm away, I'm still in touch, because people need to know where I'm at. And I'm sending the word out to you, and you. We're born mobile. It's our world, our way. Or my way.
Okay, we get it. You're popular.
And who are you?
Well, I'm John, but better known by Tornado 92. I'm world famous. Okay, well, I'm a tournament champion in China. I'm a threat all over Europe, and I just pwned half the world from backstage. So eat it, Volcano Mom 53. Ooh! Okay, I know what you're thinking. He's a gamer, he's antisocial, he probably eats junk food and speaks Wookiee. But here's the deal. I don't live in my parents' basement. I'm not allergic to the sun, as you can tell by my flawless complexion. Oh, and I have a sweet job and a hot girlfriend, and by hot, I mean like fuego. See, guys, it doesn't matter where I am. The world is my playground. I could be in Canada or Kazakhstan or Antarctica. I will play whoever, wherever. I'm always dodging it. Ooh,
is Armand, and this is Rich.
Hey,
these guys,
Oh, hey.
these guys test Donkey Kong Country for a living. We have hundreds of areas in Donkey Kong Country, and these guys have to play each area probably 100, 200 times each, weeding out all the bugs. This is a prototype board. There's 8 ships.
Okay, that's enough of that. We'll transfer it on over.
32 meg game, the biggest game.
Boom. Okay, so yeah, I'm playing playing the most anime game ever again. With a mission this time. I got to like the first raid boss of the expansion, so we'll see how this works. I gotta fight a big ass dragon. I'm reading up on it. It's got 4 phases, each of which sounds really, really painful. So I'm probably gonna wipe a lot, and people are probably gonna get real mad at me because I don't know the game already. I feel like I'm playing the right game when the mentality is either you already know what you're doing or get the fuck out. And before cam crash, we'll see, man. I've jiggled around my drivers, and I've run a few tests. Namely, while I was scrubbing my bathtub, I let the webcam just go, and it didn't lock up, didn't freeze up. So we'll see how this happens. Ideally, I have some ideas if it does freeze up. There's some things I can try to do, I think. Namely, switching the USB ports. We'll see. We shall see. I think that might have been what was causing the problem in the first place, but Nidhogg is piss easy, Cammy Boy says. Really? The mechanics made it seem pretty intense. Like, there's a lot of wipe potential, a lot of intense DPS dumps that I'll have to heal through, so we'll see. Man, we'll see. I'm also just barely hitting the item level for it, so... Man, we'll see. I don't know. It's not as bad in 14, really. The like, people getting real pissy if you're not good. I added registry and it still stuttered for me, but I don't have your rig. You mean your webcam? Webcam shit is all over the board. So I think if you're having stutters, I think the problem is webcams lost the ability to encode with MJPEG and OBS for some fucking reason. Nidhogg X is fucking hard. Yeah, most extremes are fucking hard. There was a lot of wiping on the first few days it was out. Linky, okay, so most people know the mechanics by now? I just read up on all the big ones like who to stack with and where. Hey Kip, what's up? Hey Jess. I got a new weapon. Whoa shit, what the fuck's going on there? Hey. Cool it with those cards there. That's really cute though. Nidhogg X fell, never passed it. I haven't passed any extremes. No, wait, I think I've done Ifrit Extreme. But starting with like Titan EX and on, I never finished that shit. And by the time that like I could probably do it, everyone else is doing other stuff, so. Ugh. Am I seeing things or my avatar short? No, Milk, my avatar's very short. Look at how tiny he is. He's got cute hair too. Yeah, Zero McLean, I agree. I did have an issue with 14 recently, where I was kind of stuck in an item level. Like, I got behind the curve. Oh, fuck me. Nobody wants to queue for this. I got behind the curve pretty bad, so I was just stuck doing level 50 roulettes and Palace of the Dead. But, I think I'm finally through that. Now gear is dropping in dungeons I can actually wear again. I got a decent weapon. There's only one piece of gear that's still woefully underleveled, and that's this thing. And I'm gonna have to wait for a drop on that, because I don't think I can get 2 of these. So, you know. Oh, also, my necklace is a little behind, but... Hey, Eldred. Doesn't your little guy have whiskers, too? Sorta. They're painted on. It's makeup. His eyebrows all tweezed. It's got those fake Asian sideburns. Because God bless the men, the Asian men, but they just... can't get that facial hair. Poor guys. White Mage, they heal, right? Yes, they do. They have a DPS mode. There is an ability, Cleric Stance. It swaps 2 of your stats, so it kind of makes you DPS based. But you have to swap into and out of it, so you can't do both. And also there's a cooldown on it, so you have to be very judicious about when you decide to swap. They just make it so you can't click into DPS mode, do a lot of damage, then click over and keep healing. How were you after that drunk stream on Friday? It seemed to hit a bit hard towards the end. Yes, it did hit a bit hard. I was okay. That's probably the drunkest I've been in a number of years. What is my item level? 209. So not hot. I'm still trying to get through the main story quest. Oh shit, that's cool armor. But yeah, I was pretty fucking drunk. I walked home, which I learned my lesson at least from last time. Didn't try to bike. But I was pretty stumbly, pretty woozy. Didn't say much. We had plans to go to a concert. We went and saw Tiger Army, which was a good show, from what I remember. I remember burning my mouth on some really hot mac and cheese. Hey, Django Junkie, thank you for the Twitch sub. Yeah, F10, that was on Friday. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. Because my stomach was real upset. Okay, now it's time to say my hellos, beg for patience. What did they stream? Episode 4 of Keijo? Oh man, I haven't even gotten to episode 2 yet. I've been watching Yuri on Ice. It's great though. It's kind of the two sides of garbage anime. You got chicks squishing their titties together, and then hot dudes with puckery lips like holding each other's chins very delicately. That's pretty much yeah, the song is pretty fucking cool. Does it like get metal? Oh. Okay, echo. Yeah, this song is pretty fucking intense. What do you think of Microsoft streaming with Beam? Do you think it'll be lagless? Maybe. I don't think fucking lag matters all that much when it comes to streaming. Hold on a second. Okay, I may not be able to watch chat very much while I'm going on this thing, so I apologize in advance. Whoop! Alright, we're going. There was some shit about stacking and moving out of... Man, I don't know. I'll just try and follow everybody. We'll see how this goes. Episode of Pure Combat. Ridiculous power moves. Awesome. I don't know what any of this is. Oh shit! That was an AoE. Fuck! Ah. Oh, we already lost somebody. And we lost 2 people. Shit, man. Any other healer raise? Do we have another healer? Astrologian. Fuck me. Alright. Yeah, you got him. Okay. Fuck. Panty Dropper. I love your name, bro, but you've got to stay on your feet. Can't take this murdering. Can't take this death. Fuck! Damn it! Am I getting targeted? Guys! Ugh. Here I thought I was the one that was gonna be dogging everybody. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Fuck it. Get Panty Dropper back up. I really shouldn't be wasting the mana on him, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm still going through main story quests. Hella hungry. I'm still a little Final Fantasy baby. This is the first time I'm doing the Nidhogg fight. Man, this music is fucking great though. Yeah, I'm a patch behind. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Fuck, I am out of mana. I was too greedy with my casts. I'm gonna have to play it really fucking safe. Try and get whatever MP back I can. Oh, God, stop getting hit like that, please. Oh, wait, this is where we stack, right? Nope, 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 nope. Ooh, okay. There's one where you have to stack because it divides all the damage between all the players. Oh, thank God, there's a bit of a DPS break here. And get some mana back. There we go. Shroud of Saints, baby! Wait, okay, this is not an overlap? Oh, you want to get to this... Okay. Fuck, fuck, what is this? What? What? I don't know what to do. Okay. We good, we good. Ow. Shit. Okay, good. I'm okay on mana. For now. Move a huge target on it? I'll just have to kind of watch everybody. Fuck. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. I gotta... I gotta ass eyes. Good, good, good. Woo! Okay. Fuck. Yes, no one's getting hit. Good. What's up, Antonius? Having a pretty good weekend. Oh, he's a fire dragon now. What are you doing? What are you doing? Is this the stack? I think it was. Yeah, it is. Definitely is. Ish. I'm gonna burn a lot of mana for that. It's alright. We all still alive. That's the important thing. Yeah, no, that's a fucking dragon. Oh! Oh shit, that's bad, that's bad. Ah! Fuck. I'm out. Fuck, I didn't see that until too late. He's casting Raise on me. Yeah, there we go. Whenever you see a big arrow pointing inwards, stack. Alright. Where the fuck is my cursor? There we go. Oh shit, I didn't cast Raise. Oh, fuck. Fuck, shit. Oh, that's the stack, alright. We have so few people still alive, I don't know. And I'm out of mana. Okay. Will Talking Stalking ever get released? I don't know. I wasn't there for it, I don't know how it went. Oy. Okay, I'm learning. Final steps, yeah. Bempharicite. People in the Free Company didn't seem to think it was all that bad. First run wasn't so awful, by the way. Some DPS was eating hits they shouldn't have been eating, but it was okay. I'm kind of learning every boss fight kind of has a rhythm you have to heal at. This didn't seem too bad, at least when you get out of the first phase. The fourth phase seems pretty rough. But people seem to mostly know the stacking mechanics. Ah, fuck! Fuck! Wasn't paying attention. Really gotta fucking look out for that shit. Malice Storm Rider. Fuck, man. I'm already down so much fucking mana. I'm gonna have to pop both my recoveries. That's the one problem-ish I sort of have with Final Fantasy XIV, is that you can try and revive somebody, but if they're out of range, you don't really get all that many notifications about it. You just have to sort of figure it out. You have to look at your cooldown, basically. And I kind of lose visually where it is. Nidhogg is worse because there's no AoE markers? Are you fucking kidding? So everybody just has to kind of stand apart and then know when to stack? Holy fuck, that's ridiculous. That is playing on hard mode. I guess is the whole point. And I gotta be real careful with mana. Thank you, zombies. Thank you for telling me that I am awesome. This looks stressful? It's not so bad. I mean, it's certainly... Oh, fuck. Ow, ow, ow. It certainly requires a lot of undivided attention. There's a lot going on, and you kind of play your part in concert with a lot of other people. Fuck. Malice Storm Rider, why do you keep getting hit, bro? Place it, damn. Okay, now this seems like it's a mana rest. Oh yeah, this is the DPS check, isn't it? I don't know. Healer is painful, but wait till you get shit-faced because you don't do DPS as DPS. Main is Machinist, and every time I don't proc my skills, people yell. Yeah. Everybody... People are... Man, there is a lot of gameplay police in this game, I've noticed that. People tend to know, how to play all of the classes, and if you're not doing it right, they will tell you. The thing I have noticed, though... Ah, fuck. I gotta get away. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Is that when people give you advice, they're usually correct. As opposed to a lot of MMOs I've seen where people can't wait to tell you to do something, and they're wrong about it. Like, they can't even tell you the right thing to do. Fuck. How'd the hangover go? Groucho was okay, I just kind of chilled out yesterday. I had a pretty bad stomachache all day. Fuck. Which is, you know, my own fault. That is a... I drank a lot. A lot. More than I have in a very long time. Yeah, I don't even know what the number ended up being. Kind of curious to watch the edit. You played with Panty Dropper before? He's got a great name. He hasn't taken any big hits this time, so I think he was just opening jitters or whatever. I think we're good now. It's actually been a really clean run so far. Okay. Oh, shit! Shit! So you don't even get markers for that stuff? You just have to know it's gonna be there? That is raunchy. Fuck, fuck. God damn it. Okay. Fuck. What are those balls? That's right, those are the things that explode in a cross pattern, right? Oh, so much fire. Oh god, please don't let me spawn in this! Oh, thank god. Oh, thank god. Okay. I took the debuff, though. Okay, I think I'm good. Fuck, man. Both my mana regaining abilities are down. Fuck. There we go. I don't have enough mana for this! Ah! I think that's got it. There it is, limit break. Come on, baby! Oh! Oh! Yeah. Dave the Rave, is just like most other MMOs? Yeah, it's pretty structurally similar. I would say it's a lot of like World of Warcraft concepts, but improved upon, made a little more difficult, a little more video gamey. Ben Ferriside says you have a few seconds, like 5 maybe, of invincibility upon res, as long as you don't perform any action. Let's hear those get back up so you don't immediately die to AoE again. I don't know though. I've died to AoEs on res before. You got fucked, Justinian! Guess technically it's not him. Yeah, you can unclench now. Yeah, I agree, Linky. This game actually does have a really good story. It's actually a little hard to track, because it's so complicated. And there are multiple storylines that it'll jump between. And so, when let's say it leaves one storyline, that storyline will keep going, and then you'll come back and have to kind of catch up on what happened when you weren't there. So, it's kind of neat. So, just so you guys know, Stinian was a dragoon, total dickwad. Basically you're in this region of the land that has been at war with dragons for a long time. Yeah, it's Final Fantasy. It's gonna get a little stupid. So you've been at these people have been. There's a lot of like dragon racism going on. This was one of the dragoons, which are like trained dragon killers. He was just a total asshole, considering that the whole point of your storyline was trying to make peace between man and dragon. He wasn't having any of it. But then he got possessed by an evil dragon who didn't want peace between dragons. So he's kind of one of those, like... I mean, he is a dragoon, and he's almost exactly like Kain from Final Fantasy IV. And that's one of those other notes that I really like about this game. There are some very overt Final Fantasy references and some very vague and subtle ones. Oh yeah, potassium nitrate. Never played an MMO or a Final Fantasy game in my life, but knowing that you can play as an adorable tiny mage makes the game very tempting. That's one of the things I like most about this game, is it's, I will not allow it. Its aesthetic is pretty fucking sweet. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg. I tend to just blankly like science fiction better than fantasy, but this is really... What? They were thinking about adding Blitzball as a minigame in 14? I didn't hear about that. I mean, they already added Tetra Triad and Chocobo Racing, so that's pretty great. Thou shalt die by my hand. My bad hombre. It's a good username. I see you had to go with the double underscores, though. I'm guessing all the other permutations were taken. Ren, I played a lot of PlanetSide 1. I played a little bit of PlanetSide 2. But, it was... I wasn't at a point in my life where I could devote the time to that game it kind of needed. This is not your hand, worm. Oh, he's fighting back. Some Metal Gear shit going down right now. Cool. Thou wilt obey. The whiskey get there okay. I didn't see it arrive. So it might still be in transit. I would ask one last favor of you, warrior of light. That's right, nanomachines, brother! Let's take our shirts off and punch each other on top of a robot. Get fucking ripped. Just hearing you explain the Final Fantasy franchise makes me cringe. Frankie, it's... Oh, you poor guy.
You waste your time. Kill me! It is the only way! Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty.
Never played 14 before, but I'm used to other MMOs. What are your thoughts on the variety of professions available in the game? Do you wish there were more options available? Corin, no. Because the professions that are there are executed mechanically so well that I'm totally fine with playing any of them. So, I've really only ever played White Mage, and the reason I've only ever played White Mage is because the mechanics are so good. I really like the aggro mechanic, essentially, so you heal and that causes threat, but if you overheal, it causes twice the threat. And that by itself works really well with a lot of the boss design. So if you could just overheal all the time. Like, you could cast regen on everybody and keep everybody alive, but there are monsters specifically designed to fuck you if you do that. Like, they'll spawn waves of adds, and when those adds come in, the tank hasn't aggroed them yet. So when all your regens pop, they're overhealed, so then you get a lot of monster hate and you get killed. And then there's also a lot of balancing mana.
No, you can't die like
and much
this.
like World of
I
Warcraft,
won't
there are
let
like
you.
different kinds of tanks. There are spike damage tanks. There are damage mitigation tanks. And then one thing that I like is World of Warcraft has this a bit, but there are a lot of like combination skills. So if you do one skill, it gives you a chance to get the next skill for free, which gives you a chance to get the next skill for free. And then there's a lot of, like... This is also very common in WoW, but you have to balance the cast time versus AoE spawning under you and having to move around. There's a lot of cool movement mechanics in the boss fights. Oh, my buddies are here. We're gonna save Estinian, huh? Oh my gosh. This is why I love playing as a tiny bro with a pompadour. It does kind of take a lot of the punch out of... Oh, it's delivered at the front desk. Okay. And then the dragon spirit was set free and flew back to Dragonland, where he lived with his dragon brethren. Hey, Britain. What's up? Sergeant Chicken Wing, what the hell is going on? We killed a motherfucking dragon! The ghost dragon! And then our ghost pals are gonna go back into Aetherpool. Jeez. Rat Attack should be here so he can educate everybody about the plot. I don't know if he actually read up on it or not. Also, dragons' powers are in their eyeballs, just so you know. My first care was a bulky female Rogadine? I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's funny to see people be greeted by a giant pair of boobies. Yeah. Can always give it another chance. Maybe, Ren. I don't know. I just don't have the time for that kind of game. You should, like, cross it up and then just tomahawk jam it down. I feel like dragons can fly. They'd be able to go down there and get those. Yeah! Whoa! Regadine? Yeah, I think you're right. Really respectful ending. His spirit flew away. Lol, got his eyeballs. Get fucked, dragon! You can't see shit. I'm gonna take this rock to the hole. Get dunked on. So I guess Estinian has a third costume change.
He lives. Ah, Estinian, my ill-fated friend. Lucia, summon the healers. I want them ready to receive him.
I mean, I'm right here.
At once, Lord Commander.
I could just drop a cure on him. You absorb his soul now to gain a new shout. And that'd be cool.
Allow me to do this.
Bah! I want my little Lalafell to have a dragon shout. I leveled up Dragoon just for that armor Estinian has. Oh, you can get that exact stuff. I do love how Heavensward, most of this expansion has been very Amano-esque in its art. All the characters are very tall and lithe, and all the armor is extremely ornate. Hello, other dragon.
You have my gratitude, Hraesvelga. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
You're a career dragoon. I hear so many why are people so racist against dragons? Because they show up and eat all the countryside, and then burn the peasants. They're big and scary. But I hate most of the player base of 14 is they don't watch the main scenario quest. Really? They just skip it all? Man, I don't really blame them. Glitch Gaming, got some homework to do, huh? Alright, well, thanks for dropping in. Get out of here, dragon. Goodbye, dragon. I'll remember thee well. Oh, Nikki, you're on a different account.
The battle is won.
Most people just skip right through the cutscenes and dialogues. It's just, then they're like, what is this place? I don't know. Zero McLean, like, I even try to follow the story and it's difficult. Mostly because I come and go, so there'll be a stretch where I can play pretty solidly and I'll catch up on stuff, but I'll have no idea what's going on in the story anymore. Alright, Elfno, what you got for me? So I think, is there one more patch worth of main story quest to do? I don't know. I probably won't have the item level to do the next thing. I'm guessing I've got a lot of reading to do now. Typically they do a pretty good job of interleaving story stuff with content. 2.0 patch, Primals and Betrayal 3.0, Dragons, and a buffed old man with swords. Alright. Should play GTA 5. Yeah, Gear's probably too low for the new gen. I'm guessing it's like 220 or something like that. I don't even, like... I have none of the level 60 roulettes unlocked. I don't even have them unlocked, much less not done. Fuck, man. Time to farm lore. Yeah. Which means I'm still doing level 50 roulettes. Yeah. Yep. Ooh. Matt fucking Bailey, subscribed for 2 months. Thank you for the resub. Also, I like saying your name out loud. Alright. Ain't shit going on here. Oh, well that means I gotta teleport. Wait, am I already there? I am there. I thought I was in a different city for some reason. Ronnie here, hello from Slovakia. Wow, hello! I gotta be honest, I thought that was gonna take a lot longer than it did. Only 2 attempts. Third good, Jenkins? Really like this song. You hear it a lot, though. I just like guitar and flute arrangements.
The heroes of the hour return.
Hello, Framzo. Ooh, thank you for the Twitch sub, Night Gamer. What kind of keyboard do you use and do you like it? Corin, I have, before they had multiple kinds of Black Widow keyboards, I got the Razer Black Widow. It was like the first line they did, so that's the keyboard I've been using ever since. I think I got it in like 2011. There's so many hot boys in this game. It's very anime, Jess.
I gave every ounce of my strength. But mine efforts would have counted for naught had the warrior of light not arrived to challenge the great worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
These cutscenes always remind me to take fish oil.
let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the
So I don't get how these sub for X months works. Does that mean that they sign up for subbing for those amount of months, or does that mean they've actively subscribed for those amount of months? Actively subscribed in sequence, Sergeant Chicken Wing. So, it's just a cumulative amount of money somebody's given me for no reason. Blah. Yes, I am the hero. Clap for me. Cut to me. Sitting there like an idiot.
And while we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure of recognition.
Oh, shut up, you
Under
bitch.
my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
He had a little plot arc where he was just a whiny little asshole.
Certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim.
Gotcha.
And continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
Boom! Fucking blasted him. Put him on fucking laser cannon. Nice. Dick hit the floor. Emasculation complete. Get fucked.
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later. Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions. I had Chambers prepared an expectation.
Nap time!
You're welcome to retire at your leisure.
I was kidding about GTA. Assume you're getting Final Fantasy 15. Zombies, yes I am. I am indeed.
I'm most grateful for your hospitality, my lord.
What is this glowy weapon called?
Pay a visit to the temple
It's the one I got from the Palace of the Dead. Don't remember what it's called. I'll check it out in a minute.
Our master Alphino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts. In which respect he has come to resemble you, warrior of light.
Well.
Go then. Visit the Azure Dragoon and grant him
Iron
what
Avenger.
comfort you may.
Thank you for the bit cheer. Man. People just can't wait to throw money at me. You guys need to stop it. There's probably better things to spend money on. The Pajali Cane. So, there you have it. Yeah, sorry, Jess. I know you've been abandoned back on Xbox when it comes to GTA. Forgotten Knight. Dave says, well, I enjoy Final Fantasy XIV if I enjoyed WoW for the dungeons and Holy Trinity. You mean, by Holy Trinity, I assume you mean the tank DPS healer mechanic? I would say so, because to me, 14 is that, but does it better, or does it harder. I don't think... So I should be clear, I never did like the vanilla Onyxia stuff. My understanding was that it's a hard fight plus shitloads of grind. And 14 has its fair share of grind, too, but it does a pretty good job about letting you switch between various gameplay modes if you feel like grinding. I don't know, for me, I have not played a game that is as tough but fair as 14. Its boss fights are very difficult, but they're difficult in ways that require being a good video game player, not ways that just predicate a lot of knowledge that you, like there's two kinds of difficulty. One is just memorizing a bunch of stuff that you had no real way of knowing beforehand. So kind of Dark Souls, even though Dark Souls has a hybridization of it. 14 will try to prompt you, like it gives you AoE warnings and all this stuff. But having knowledge beforehand helps you get prepared, but then also just being good at playing your class and making the right decisions at the right time are really important. So, I really like it. I like it a lot. To me, it kind of nails all those mechanics in a deeper way than WoW did. There are boss fights that no amount of item level will get you through. You have to actually be good. Can you do me a favor and put the camera to your avatar's face so I can screen grab and draw that cute smole? Yes, I can. Look at how cute he is. Or from Achievement Hunter, the Let's Play channels did a giant Battlefield 1 battle. How are you guys going to edit all that? Adcast we are only editing our perspectives. So we're going to put out a video with our gameplay perspective in it. Someone else is handling the big edit. I'm not sure who that is, but yes, that is a real son of a bitch. Ah! What? I get a tiny little Emmerich. I always get his name wrong. And a coat? Oh. Music roll for Dragon Song. Oh, okay, I guess that's for your house that I don't have. What's up, bow ties? Are you going to go through the new story quest? I really like the story this time. Mr. Twigless, it depends if I got checked on item level. So we'll see. Throwing one of the big edits on one of the sub-employees. No, Sergeant Chickenwing, it's nobody on our team. It got sent back to Rooster Teeth, and it's going to somebody there. I don't know who, though. Thought I just somehow... No? Well, hey, one good news is that the webcam hasn't frozen up yet. So maybe I fixed it. Let me tell you, it's been a real drag past couple of months. All the tech problems that have happened. Concerned about that Stormblood will not be about dragons and huge snowy castles. I am not concerned about that at all, Linky. I'm kind of done with snow and dragons. Uh-oh. Look at him. He's ready to go. Action stance. Quickly. To Estinian. Oh, boy. At least they give you warning. Alright, well. I guess it's cutscene time. It is Final Fantasy. Alright. We're gonna watch probably a full episode of animes. Wait, did he die? Alphino, come on. Do you get to see him without his helmet on?
Estinian.
Give up the ghost, huh? Spoilers? Oh. What you crying about?
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears.
Man, Estinian's such a hard ass.
Forgive me. When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief. We feared you might never wake up.
What's up, Frankie Gambino? Roasted.
Now, Estinian. If Master Alphino thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead.
Aye, 'twas but a jest. I thank you, Alphino. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraesvogr to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. Yet again, you have achieved the impossible.
Yes, he cried that he woke up. It was so emotional.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart.
Come on.
Can you forgive me?
He was dragon-possessed.
There is naught to forgive, Hameric. You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty.
Nice pompadour, thank you.
Were you less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the self.
Well, he's got that smoky look too.
I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Roasted again.
Oh.
Fucking dick punched. God. Cockslapped. The room is chock full of gay elves and a small pomp. My friend, you've just described pretty much all of Final Fantasy. Well, Exempting all the Nomura ones.
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly, its black waters churned.
Get it, he was mind controlling you.
Despair at Ratatoska's murder, never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor.
Pretty good. Senpai, how does your character keep his hair so well in place when he's in battle? You think he'd get frizzy or a dent? Magic. Dude's a mage. Got magic hair, my friend. Welcome back, Milk.
It's the very image of my own heart.
There's dragon residue in there.
There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family. When no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind.
Cascure on hair. Looking good.
Neither one of us had a choice.
Does he have magic pubes? Yes.
But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me. Had I not had
enemy characters don't have pubes.
My obsession,
some of them do.
It would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's
I've seen it.
And we would have been in all respects alike.
One of my favorites, when you're reminded that it's anime, is when pube hair matches head hair. So you have like a chick with green hair, and then she's got green pubes too because it's anime. It's great. Like purple.
Though his shade is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest.
Whenever a Stinian smiles, a puppy dies. And that just makes him smile again, so it's a never-ending cycle. What anime are you watching that shows pubes? I guess, yeah, you're right, it's more of a hentai deal.
Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
Oh! Yep, now is the time to call dibs.
My friend.
He has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
Sure. Racing class, bow ties, white mage, level fell. I wonder how much gil I can get for that helmet. Let's sell it to a vendor. God, what is even going on with that ponytail? It's ridiculous. Just give me a little kiss before you go. Smooch it. Add cast, do I like Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts more? I think Final Fantasy has had more better games.
Sleep well, my friend.
Out of all the Kingdom Hearts, so I haven't played them all, but Kingdom Hearts 2 is the only game that I actually really like. Kingdom Hearts 1 is pretty chunky. It has some severe problems as an action RPG. 2 is pretty great though. Aren't all women in anime razor shaved on anything below their eyebrows? But they have also never had a sexual idea at the same time. Chicken wing, yeah, that's fairly common. But there are, it's rare.
He might make his final proclamation as acting head of state.
There are some full anime women out there with hair in the appropriate places.
'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic.
Oh, we did it.
The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike.
Most of these cutscenes never have...
By the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons.
I was just saying anime characters usually don't have body hair. You are correct on that. You're right. They usually have the appearance of an 11-year-old girl.
Government passed into law without incident.
Yeah, webcam is back. Hopefully for a while.
Done,
Emmerich de Burrell gladly
Hey, her
stepped
swans.
down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords.
Just gonna go. Alright. We did it. How many more cutscenes are there? A few.
Though he strove at first to refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept.
Let's tell my humble onion that you should play Birth by Sleep. Maybe not stream it, but play it because the gameplay is a lot different than the other Kingdom Hearts games, and I think it was just better game all around than Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2. Okay.
And so it was that the winds of
I should give it a shot. There's no reason not to.
came to stir.
Is it very reading heavy? Is that why it may not be good to stream? A lot of people really seem to like Birth by Sleep, so I should give it a shot. Could somebody explain to me the difference between college and uni and the use? It seems mostly regional. So for instance, in America it's called college, but that's the 4 years after high school if you decide to go. I've heard it called university in Canada, just interchangeable. Some people say that college is like community college, so a place you go to get an associate's degree, where university is where you go to get a bachelor's or a doctorate or something like that. It's done in 3 parts of 3 points of view, so it gets a little repetitive. Ah, I see. Okay. You done with Forza Horizon 3? No, Britain. I would like to go back to it. I'm nowhere near done. I just haven't played it in a while.
And by their cheers did they hail him an azure dragoon for a new age.
Look at that pretty boy riding his dragon. Sherlock Holmes in the case of the lost facial expressions. There's some in there. In the UK, university means something else entirely. Really? Oh, okay. When did the Cockney Orcs invade this game? Antonius! Maybe in Stormblood. Who knows? I actually don't know what Stormblood is about. It's about All Amigo. I don't even know what that is, really. I don't remember. There, see his palm's moving a little bit.
Thus were the notes of the dragon song rewritten. The din of war, giving way to a rising litany of
UK college is the thing you do for at least 2 years after secondary school, about ages 16 to 18. Unity is what you do after college. Oh, okay, interesting. So, your college is basically like our high school? University is where you go if you actually did well. So yeah, regional differences, I guess. Nobody really says university much in America. It's more a noun. Like, that is a university there. That building is a university. Especially if it calls itself a university. But you go to college, and college is kind of the oh, it's from a book. Alright. It's just kind of the abstract notion of the 4 years you spend after high school to get a degree. You don't have to do college. I went from high school to uni, unless you mean leaving high school early. Locatone, I mean, that can mean all sorts of things depending on where you went to school and what those words mean for you. That's kind of what I'm saying. Kinda, I think your high school is our secondary school plus college combined. It could be. Fuck, man, I don't know. Everyone has to go to high school, though, so it's still, like, you're still truant. Which is to say, like, you're legally you have to be in school until you're 18, which is when high school ends. So high school is 9th through 12th grade, or ages 14 to 18. Oh yeah, Corin, that's a good way to put it. U.S. universities are made up of different colleges, like the College of Science and the College of Business. What's up, side order of soup? Doo-doo-doo. Hey, we did it. We did it, bro. Peace for all. Final Fantasy. A lot of countries don't use middle school as a thing. Yeah, that makes sense. That's our junior high, I suppose. Even though it's called middle school in America too, it's very weird. Huzzah! Which chapter is the one where I had to do all the Moogle quests? That already happened. Oh. Unless it happens again. Ah, Wedge. Where's my wind-up Yermic? Oh, I meant the book he was writing about you in the Heavensward. Yep, that's me. It seemed weirdly cutscene-y for an MMO. Well, it's still Final Fantasy, man. Believe me, there's still a lot of MMO in there. But that cutscene stuff is kind of what I like. It's a little bit of a break. It's a little more single-player crafted. Although I hear Legion, the new World of Warcraft expansion, has a lot more of that stuff in it now, too, so... Ooh, Big Daddy Metal! Subscribe for 9 months! That's baby time. Let's all drop out and start a 200-man band. Good idea, kid. What's your dream car? One that drives itself. That's it. I don't want to drive. Well, let me take that back. I like driving. I don't like driving with other people. I would rather read a book or something like that. It says, fun fact, only Germany and the United States have a grade called kindergarten. In Germany, it translates to the children's garden or garden of the children. Yeah. What is that called? Well, we even have pre-K here, too. Is it primary school? Huh. I only started WoW recently and played through Legion myself. Very much accessible solo. That's what I hear. Oh, Dex, you can't read in a car without... Or, sorry. Omega can't read in a car without getting motion sick. I've got friends who have that issue, and boy, do I empathize with that. Or, sorry. Empathize is not the right word, but I feel bad for them. Because that sucks. Man, not being able to read while traveling, just terrible. What's up, Zach? Some of my favorite 3DS games. I've been playing, shit, look at all these plus marks. Wait, where was I supposed to go? Oh, Forton. Alright. Alright. I'm playing Rhythm Heaven Remix or whatever, Mega Mix. Pocket Card Jockey is fucking awesome. Bravely Default is good. It's a very classic Final Fantasy game. Here in Scotland, it goes nursery, primary school, high school. Then depending on your grades, you can go to either college or university. Ah. Audiobooks? Yeah. That's a good way to not want to throw up. I think Golden the Knight. Corpse Party's coming out on 3DS? Ooh. Reminds me, I need to pick up Danganronpa again. Someday. And also Zero Escape. Those two series I should play through. There we go. Give me my cute stuff. What's up, Kid Boo? What does that mean? Cutscenes. There are some actually pretty good action-oriented cutscenes in 14 as well. Let's get to the first murder. Yeah, I should do that. Danganronpa, another episode is hella dark and creepy. Is that the animated show, Milt? Oh, shit. That was an evil look. Oh, he's gonna go after the eyeballs, I bet. Maybe you shouldn't have just thrown... Whatever. That's just saying you can take the airship from Mishgard to the other city-states. Okay. That makes sense. I was always kind of confused that you couldn't do it in the first place, but I guess there is essentially a story reason why you can't. Fuck, what's that guy's name? Oh, never mind. Oh, that's right. Warriors of Darkness. Oh, it's the third game. Oh, I didn't know there were 3. Fuck, alright. Uh-oh. Alphino, get out of there. God, so anime. Been playing any Dragon Ball? I mean, Xenoverse? Probably not. Those games are pretty rough. Pretty thick. That ain't Alphino? Yeah, they didn't show his, They didn't show his face, so... Ooh, Golden, thank you for the Twitch sub. You should have a show called That's So Anime? I should. Hey, Maddie. I don't know, to me anime is like... It's... Fuck, man, how to say this? Despite liking it, it also seemed... Oh, hold on, let me... Okay, in-room, cool. I have that. It seems to be media that's made for some of the, like, least acknowledged people in society. And by that I mean people that, like, stay inside a lot, probably don't have jobs. I know this is all stereotypical, and there's plenty of natural adult human beings that like anime, and there's also anime that's decent television, but most of it isn't. And that aspect fascinates me, because it's sort of like holding up a mirror to people that I've never really met, but sort of understand. So, watching some of the raunchier stuff is fascinating to me because it appeals to such a sort of a sect of humanity that's just never talked about in polite company. Especially in terms of just like all the weird like sexual shit. Anime was a mistake? Yeah. So I don't know. I think I could load up some good rants about... Hold on, I gotta pop out this wind-up a Yermic. Yeah. Can we expect to see you anytime soon on fan service? I don't know. They filmed that in Austin, and we haven't been able to go to Austin in a long time. Let me see that a Yermic. Where you at, buddy? Oh, shit. Minion hotbar! I love that you can summon the Final Fantasy hand. Summon it. Yeah. Do I have to put it on a fucking... There you are. There's my little guy. Look at you. Man. What's up, Satan's account official? I'm glad you decided here. That is exactly what the word otaku means in Japanese. Yeah, someone who is obsessed with childish things, anime and manga. Yep, there's some fucking... some Peter Pan syndrome going on. People who can't or don't want to confront adult living. That stuff's kind of fascinating, too. That's why I like Korean cinema. I've seen several Korean mainstream films talking about really taboo subject, often not explored in other media. I agree. Park Chan-wook's films, especially. Yeah, the wind-up gentleman. So gentlemanly. Tiny little alpha nose. All you see is Grimo. That's good. That is a compliment. God, this game is so cute. Oh yeah, you can summon a little Final Fantasy 1 dude. It even moves all stupid. I feel like anime is similar to most media, just that the popular ones, as often as it is, aren't the good ones. Oh yeah. Depends what you want. You get a little Final Fantasy hand, little menu cursor, that'll like pop up and down. That explains all the high school fantasies and innocent pre-girls. Yes. Yes, it does. And that's one of the things, like... The people who make anime know what they're doing. And they know how to appeal to people. And they know how to twist the tropes to kind of hit on people's desires and need to escape. That's kind of the stuff that really fascinates me, is figuring out what those hot button issues are in reverse. There's a lot of Arrested Development stuff going on, not the show, the actual concept. I like this guy. He's got his little rock. And he's got his little emergency rock. He needs that rock. Look at his stupid face. Oh man. Yeah, he's just running around. What do you think about Battlefield 1? Oh, he dropped it! Oh, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. It's a really fun game. A really fun shooter. Alright, I'm gonna leave that Cactuar out, because he's really cool. I like the way he walks. Look at him. Look at him walking. With stupid little legs. Sometimes he walks around some. I should walk around some. Come on. Yeah. Alright, where am I going? Shit. Wait, do I have... Oh, it's over there. Spin. Alright. Battlefield 1 or Battlefield 4? I think I like 1 better. Sort of. 4 was really good. But 1 is a little more classic. Should I get Battlefield 1 or Call of Duty 4 Remastered? It just depends on what kind of game you want. They're pretty different. I got to go have dinner? Alright. I would, but I haven't the foggiest what to wear. Any thoughts? Oh, I gotta wear the Alpine coat I just got. Do you have any programming experience? Yes. I have a degree in computer science, so I have quite a bit of programming experience. But I'm not, like, up to date. Look at that nice coat. Pimp coat. Made you cringe a bit? Good. What am I having for dinner tonight? I don't know, man. Probably a Blue Apron thing. No, the chainmail's sitting on his ears, yeah. Gotta keep those ears protected. Wait. Speak of the House Boral Steward. Where the hell is that? Oh, alright. Man, these platforms are weird. Oops! Fuck it, who cares? Guys going to PAX East next year. Maybe? I don't know. Travel's expensive, so I can never say ahead of time where we'll be or what we'll be doing or how many people will be going. Like my little guys just trotting on after me. Man, we make a good pair. Cactuar. You and me, we're gonna go to a nice dinner party. Nice bow, good. Yeah. It's bigger than his head. How are you gonna eat that? A weird pile of broccoli and mush. Oh, look at us. Just having a good time.
To think the Moogles would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn.
Is Reverend Horton Heat worth listening to? Yeah, I think so. Very rockabilly, though. And you got nothing to lose by trying it out, right? Do you like craft beer? I do! But I've been staying away from beer lately, trying to lose weight. I say that a lot. It's an ongoing process. Actually, I haven't been drinking much lately at all. But yes, I do enjoy a good beer.
I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days.
Like to imagine my character sits on a few phone books to see over the table? Hell yeah. I love the Moogles, man. Nah, I'm good. Thanks, though. I want to see what 14 looks like after it ditches the PS3. Yeah, theoretically that's the next expansion, right? I still think it looks pretty good. It's scaled up really well. Hit me with that shit. Give me an adult pour, too. Just staring needles at this guy. Uh-oh. Do we have a plot at this dinner? What's this old fucker up to? Just like that scene in Mass Effect 3 where Shepard and Caden bump uglies.
Though I
hope
have lived
so.
in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey.
Yeah, Milt, it's Reverend Horton Heat, not Health. Or Heath. Why don't you come with? What's up, Kala? Welcome to Hot Anime Dudes Having Dinner.
Well, truth be told, when I think back on the sweeping vistas of the churning mists, I do feel some slight pangs of wanderlust.
Yeah, Broken, you came in a pretty heavy story segment. I mean, I played up at the beginning.
Alas, much as I would like to
it was a
accept
pretty
your
big dragon
invitation,
fight, but we're
I
done with
fear
that.
my present duties with the House of Lords demand my undivided attention. Someday, perhaps.
Oh, shit's about to get
By your
serious.
deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform.
You know, in real life, sometimes you can hear
formation
the
of
music
Republic is
change.
but the beginning. For it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go
Gonna
of
get your
our
rank up on
hatreds and rise
Overwatch,
above
Grace.
our
Get some
bloody
loot boxes. Nice.
I
God,
only
it's been a long
pray
time
that
since I played
live long enough
Overwatch.
to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain.
You know why the UK is grouped with the rest of the EU when it comes to localization. Makes more sense for us to get the same version in the US, since we share a language. We didn't get a proper list of Chrono Trigger until 2010 because of
Who
it.
are we to balk at the challenges ahead?
That's a good question. I don't know. Hokey, theoretically, you could just import the US version and play that, yeah? But no, that's a good point. It's more than just language, is my theory. Localization is also, like, putting out promotional material that's useful and impactful in everyone's various cultures. Coming up with packaging that reflects every culture. So, yeah, recording VO and translating is part of it, but it's also... Yeah, the PAL and NTSC variance is different too. So there's, you know, making a game run at a different hertz is a whole other thing. So there's more to it than just translating the language. Would be my theory. I'm not in publishing, so I don't know for sure, but that would be my guess.
The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late.
Now, when it comes to digital distribution, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You would think with Chrono Trigger, a mobile port, you could just put it out.
As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind.
Big Cheese, do I watch any of the Let's Play channels?
Of course, we owe you
I watch Achievement Hunter and Cow Chop when I have time.
And it is my hope that in
and I try to keep up on our
extending
stuff, but even that, sometimes I
we
don't
might
see
also
everything.
express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect.
Mm-hmm.
The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you.
That's right. That's right, I'm a hero, damn it. Need more free broccoli fish, whatever's going on here. Oh no! Don't! It's poison or something. You know when Drunk Mario Party's going up on YouTube? Jeremy, I have no idea. We just recorded it, so an editor hasn't even touched it yet. Censorship laws that may be different in UK. Eldred, maybe. I don't know that I would call them... I mean, censorship's kind of a loaded term.
Question.
I think it probably has more to do with regulation, is what I would call it. Even if it's the same language, there's still a lot of cultural differences that have to be accounted for.
What will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
I want gear with higher item levels.
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
News from House Fulton.
Yeah, did it go well?
Message for the Warrior of
Anonymous
Light.
stats?
I was instructed to deliver
I didn't
it
see it,
delay.
obviously. Uh-oh.
Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing an injured maiden. Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
We are gonna play Hello Neighbor again. Maybe. Maybe. You did your brother's makeup? He said he wanted to look like a goth kid.
And I shall go with you.
Was he pleased with the outcome? Yeah, also. Hydroxyl? Kala, do you know the name of date rape drugs just off the top of your head? That wouldn't surprise me, but... What's up, Laser Lara? For stream tonight? How awesome was Tiger Army concert? It was pretty cool. I like Tiger Army. I was super, super fucking drunk, though. So, I don't have a whole lot of sharp memories. I remember standing... I remember swaying.
From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn.
I remember eating really hot macaroni and cheese. Play through the coils. No, actually. Shit, really? It changes the story of this patch? Are you serious? Fuck. No, I wasn't high enough at awesome level when they were out.
Onto another battlefield.
And I've just been kind of waiting for a group until since then. I could probably queue for it now and be fine. Okay. Boy, I'm in chemistry classes that are butt-fucking me. I said hydroxyl group because OH, aka alcohol. Gotcha. Never mind. Welcome back. I'm back, Cactuar. Turn to Forton Manor. Alright. Tiny Big just put out the official Access build. Yeah, no, Chris, James was talking about that on Friday. That's like 2 lines of dialogue change. There's not a major difference whether you do coil or not. Alright, well. I don't know that I would be able to tell the difference regardless. Alcohol could be a date rape drug. Kind of. Some people use it that way, which is really scary.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. There's a Lady Elfino. Completely forgot. See, this is one of those things. You played 15 yet?
Alphino's twin sister.
I played episode Duske, and when I played that, I was like, you know what? I'm sold. This is good enough. I like this. Or rather, I'm interested. I am interested to the point where I would pay $60 for this and play it for a while. So, like when I was getting super mad as Bowser, yeah. That was really fun. That actually turned out really well. I had some reservations, but that went really, really well.
She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness.
Well, is there any gameplay?
Yeah, I've been tracking them since the ceremony.
I'm doing the main
Vulcan's
story,
Nest.
so...
Little
That's
did
the
I know I
Alexander
was
raid?
not the only
No,
one.
I have not touched Alexander.
Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Elise took an arrow to the shoulder.
Yeah, Plaps, I was talking about that
It was only
earlier.
after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
How this game will, well, like, it'll have major plot lines all going at the same time, and then they'll just click over to a new plot line, and the other one will keep going. So characters will just fall off the story and then show back up later and be like, oh yeah, they were doing stuff that whole time. Somebody's asking, I don't know when the drunk video is going to get edited down. 2 best parts of the stream: when I tripped onto the desk. Yeah, I knocked over a lot of shit.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
I don't remember apologizing a lot. I remember apologizing a few times. Maybe it was a lot. Something happened with Until Dawn, too. Bruce was playing and it was working, and then Jacob sat down and it wasn't working, and then they were just like, okay, we're not doing this anymore. Which was a bummer, but I also wasn't present enough to be able to fix anything. So, that sucks. I was really hoping Jacob was going to play Until Dawn. Torture that poor kid. You apologized a lot? Oh. Alright, well. I guess there's worse things to do while drunk. I knocked into a lot of shit. I remember that.
Together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt. She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles.
watching me play Infinite Warfare? Man, that game is nuts. Bruce fucked up the calibration, you couldn't fix it because you were fucked, you kept apologizing. Ah, okay. Yeah, move controllers lose calibration pretty easily.
Future, she would walk her own path.
Do you guys go to work on the day after a drunk stream, or is it an office day off? Hokey, it's a Saturday. We do drunk streams on Friday, so we don't have to work the next day. Otherwise, yeah, we would be back in the office. I mean, there has been times where we've done shows, like the night before we have to go back to work. Let's Play Lives are kind of brutal in that way. We'll basically work over the weekend and then have to be back in the office on Monday. Which, you know, that blows, but it's also really fun to, those shows are also really fun to do. So it's a bit of a toss-up. Bruce was playing and the hands got fucked up and then Jacob tried, still fucked up, and you apologized. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I remember that now. Ish. I remember apologizing and I remember being disappointed that the game didn't work. But we'll have another shot at it. Hopefully,
But more than that, she is my sister.
And get it working in the office.
Reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods,
Corin, what industry am I in? I would call it in media production.
Heart, Master Alphino. She will be attended by our most skilled Chirurgeons.
Ooh, Chirurgeons.
Bear Mistress
Do you wear hats ever?
Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation.
Not really, Big Cheese. My head's already too big. Alex and Brett are having drama with some DJ dude on Twitter.
Don't go.
Jeez.
Please come closer.
Which DJ? And any Halloween plans? Actually, no. Cyberpunk Pie? You like the stream? It's relaxing?
Of darkness are in league
yeah,
with
I'm pretty
Essence.
chill.
Slaughtering the primals is but the first step in their plan.
There's some streamers that I guess howl and scream a lot. Not really one of those. I like playing video games, so.
Gasp. For Zelfatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her.
Oh. Where's your character taking a knee?
You must stop them.
Yeah, there's the number one anime dad hat. That's true. DJ PayPal's what his Twitter name is. That's awesome. If I come to Cali, what do you recommend doing / seeing? Depends what part of California you're coming to. I wouldn't call myself a particularly good tour guide, though.
I shall inform the others at once.
If you're coming to LA, depends what you want to do. There's a lot of great nature around. There's a lot of great urban stuff. By that I mean like restaurants, bars, venues. Oh yeah, he's taking a knee. So we can see she's low on the couch, and he's got to come down from his extreme height to see her.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Of course.
Done any extreme trials? Redid the extreme trials repeatedly, got the fancy weapons and cool mounts, did most of them. And perhaps I think I've done one or two, but they're early ones. Thoughts on COD? Yes, man, it's just more COD. I don't consider myself enough of a COD scholar to weigh in on it in any meaningful way. It's just even more absurd and loud and brash and all of those things. Man, okay. More cutscenes. Woo. I will do that. Been playing the new Battlefield? I have abs. How was the Nidhogg fight? It was fun. It was intense, man. How'd you about the new live-action Ghost in the Shell? Not really. I've yet to see any good live-action adaptation of any anime ever. But this one has potential, so sure. I'm just not gonna get excited about it. Ooh, a new area? Maybe. At least I'll get to travel instead of tabbing through. Live action Death Note movie still in the works? You mean a new one? I saw the one back in like 2010 and it was trash. 2009 maybe. What do you think of Infinite Warfare's take on sci-fi? I feel like they weren't willing to go far enough, so Infinite Warfare just looks like COD in space, which I'll think is considered as probably what the marketing would have wanted anyway. I don't know. What would going far enough look like, Broken Base? Also, I haven't played the game, so I really don't know anything about it. Not enough to really say much. I'm looking forward to playing the campaign. That's all I ever play COD for anyway. I'm one of those guys. Alright, get out of here. Oh yeah, I need to catch up on Ruby. Speaking of animes, unless that doesn't count as anime. I don't know. I don't know if chat is stacked with hardline anime fans. Live action JoJo? What? That might be cool. Oh, you doodled a small. Alright, let me click on this. Yeah! Hold on. That's really cute. Look at him! Look! Do you see him? He is the warrior of light. And you will respect him. Because you must. Anything that distinguishes it from the litany of other sci-fi shooters out there, Deus Ex has a strong visual style, Titanfall 2 has giant robots, and Infinite Warfare has AK-47s in space. I see what you mean. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's tough to ask for something like that. Just make something new, but not so new that it looks weird. And I'm not trying to bash in your opinion. I think you're right, Broken. It does look pretty generically sci-fi. It's got spaceships and guns. But you're kind of asking what you want is one of the hardest things to do, which is make like an entirely new world that is at once new but also enticing and enjoyable. So yeah, no, you're right. It's not the most arresting thing in the world. Ruby is technically an anime. I personally think of it as its own thing. I think people pretty much lump it in with anime. Ooh! Wanna Be Hobo just subscribed. Alright. Now we got us a sub hype. So, just in case you guys are maybe confused about why none of the other ones counted, I'll do another disclaimer here. So I've kind of made a policy of not, whenever somebody subs, I play with a sub hype, which is just a track that I kind of pick at random to celebrate somebody giving me money for no real reason. But once they started Twitch Prime subs, which are awesome, don't get me wrong, but like fairly renewable. So everyone who is Twitch Prime subs basically gets like one sub a month they can dole out. And because I am so very popular and such a Twitch lord, I was getting so many of them that it was starting to become really disruptive for the stream. So normal subs that are kind of like a subscription I will play out, because not only is it more money for me, but it also means that I won't be playing it every month. So just so people don't feel left out by not getting sweet tracks. Alright. Okay. Alright, just had to find the track that spoke to me. Wanna Be Hobo. Thanks for subbing. What the Oh. Yep, sub-elitists. This used to be a non-elite chat. Now it is, so... Wanna be hobo, thanks for subbing. Here's your jam. Whew. Good jam. Good jam. Oh, let me turn it down a bit. Yep, T-Dot. We were subbing. The song is this. That was from the new Empire of the Sun. So Empire of the Sun, and then There's No Need is the name of that particular track. I'm gonna go turn in this quest, and then I think I'm gonna switch up games. Take a little break. I have played Terra. I liked it. I liked it okay. It got pretty repetitive, though. I mean, all games are. They got pretty mind-numbingly repetitive, I should be specific. Yep, there's new Empire of the Sun. Yes, there is. Get on t. Oh, I can't fly in this area? What the hell is this shit? I thought this was a Heavensward area. Maybe not. Don't mind me saving that playlist on YouTube. I need some new interesting music. No, do what you gotta do. Got Twitch Prime, in huge part because of the Prime subs, because in Canada, Amazon Prime for 1 year is cheaper than 12 months of $5 for a sub. Yeah. Pop-Tart. So, what I'm hoping is, I haven't played Blade and Soul, no. But Pop-Tart, what I'm hoping for Twitch Prime subs is that, and I should have been seeing this already, which may just also mean nobody's resubbing through Prime, but I'm hoping that if you sub to the same channel twice in a row with Twitch Prime, it will give you a 2-month notification. And then I'll be very happy to play out 2-month notifications. What I want to avoid is a bunch of viewers just kind of dropping a sub here, dropping a sub there, or maybe playing the same person like 3 or 4 months in a row, because that's a lot of music, and not a lot of video games. Okay, new dungeon. Actually, I wonder if I have the item level to queue for this. I'm guessing I don't. No. I don't. 210. Bonk. Fucking bonked. Bleh. Okay, well, fuck it. It does count the months, I just did it with another streamer. Kitten, awesome! That's good to know. Call you are subbed. Weird. That was never supposed to happen. That's weird. It didn't give me a chat notification for you, but your little crown started showing up. Touché, that's fair. I bet a lot of Twitch Prime subs will lapse after the 1 free month. Maybe. I mean, shit, man. It's still money for me. But again, it's... My goal has never been to get money. Despite actually people giving it a lot to me for some reason. But no, I would never ask for it. In fact, I try to actively discourage it. Yeah, the snow's real pretty. This game's just really pretty. Yeah, and like somebody was saying, I'm really excited to see what happens when Stormblood comes out, because they don't have to support PS3 anymore. But alright guys, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm gonna use the bathroom, get a snack, maybe make some coffee, and then I'm gonna switch up to a different game. Yeah, Adam, if you want me to turn off the cheer badges, I can. I just enabled cheering because somebody asked for it. I should probably actually make... I should make Twitch or I should make cheer badges. Just because. Just because it's fun to do. And I can make them really trolly. Jess, I think I'm gonna play Doom. But I might play Danganronpa later. I've been meaning to play all the... pick up all the games that I haven't finished and need to, so... What I'm probably going to play today, I'm going to play Doom next, but then probably Max Payne 3, and then maybe Metal Gear Solid 5. Basically, like, all the games that I sort of put down but really need to finish. So, no, it's not Funhouse, Adam. Can I make an emote? Yes, Kali, you can. Send it to me. That doesn't mean I'll add it, but I want you to try to make one. So, okay, I'll be back in a second, guys. Also, good news. Looks like the webcam's not fucked, so that's something. So, yeah, break time. I'll see you soon.
32 megs allows us to do a variety of action and a variety of backgrounds. We have snow levels, jungle levels,
the pyramid type levels,
the cave
scaffolding level,
the forest levels,
the industrial level,
and underground factories, all kinds of bizarre places that you wouldn't expect to find on an island.
Yeah, it does. We've got a bunch of guys that call it goodies. These guys help you out. We got Ramby, who's a rhinoceros who bashes through some walls, helps you find some hidden areas. We got Winky the frog. He's bad. He can jump on top of like
Espresso either.
Yeah, we got Espresso. That's an ostrich, a flying ostrich with these little bitty wings and goes flapping along top of the screen. We have a lot of other special effects we do as well. On the snow level, we have 12 different layers of snow going back and forth. We have forest levels with parallax scrolls for dimension in the game.
Well, how did this project get started?
Visited my friends at Rare. Rare's been working with Nintendo for a number of years, and Tim Stamper, the head creative person there, was telling me about an idea he had to make a game out of fully rendered characters.
Tim, I was just curious as to how you made them look so real.
Because we're based in Twycross, we have a zoo about 2 miles away.
Ah, you went to the zoo.
Went to the zoo, yeah, and had a good look at the gorillas and the monkeys, and with video cameras, it was pretty funny.
Hey, big fella. Hey, there's Diddy. Diddy and Donkey. Oh, get out of the way, Diddy. How's it feel to be a prototype, fellas?
Using advanced computers to produce a three-dimensional model that we can display on a computer screen.
Blaster Master. You're in a very complicated multi-level world. Be sure to make a map and pay close attention to the exact steps needed to get to a mutant boss. Once you get started, go straight to the ocean. Leave your buggy and swim. It's faster. When you find a pea, grab it. A flashing pea will restore all your energy. Don't touch these thorns. Use your cannon on the floating faces. Here's the first mutant boss. Get as close as you can to kill him. Grab the hyper tool and get out of here. Now you have better bullets. Remember, you also have missiles. Destroy the wall guard to get to Area 2. Area 2 is a little tougher. Use your missiles to get through here. Shoot them as they come around the corner. Avoid the lava pits. Grab the lightning pill. It will increase your firepower. To get to the second mutant, follow these steps. Follow the path. Cut through each room. Don't leave the path. Don't get into fights. Watch out for thorns. Fill up on energy. Use curved bullets to kill the bullet machine. Avoid the arms of the mutant. Shoot him as quick as you can. Now you can shoot through walls.